Exterminate! The Dalek race is supreme! All hail the Daleks! Welcome to the Supreme Daleks channel.
Greetings, people of Earth. My name is the Dalek Supreme, and welcome back to another Dalekcast. Today we have some more questions. This one here from, well, it's not a question, it's more of a comment saying, Whistling Dixie, I'm officially frightened. I knew there was something not right yet, and you were correct about that. Okay. Next question is, can you have, it's about two from Outdoor Gaming. First one says, can you react to the, can Derek and Dalek Storm react to the Killer Easter Bunny? Yeah, sure, I'll do that. I'll tell Dalek Storm to upload that video onto his channel. Oh yeah, by the way, Outdoor Gaming, Dalek Storm's got a channel. His name, it's called Dalek Storm. He'll send you a link when this video's uploaded, and you can watch it. Yeah. So yeah. Well, yeah. I'll send you the link to the video once that video's been uploaded. Okay, so right, my next question is react to Night of the Vampires, and there's two from Jamie Olberding as usual. Come on, please work, please work. Thank you. Toccata and fugue. Interesting. Okay. I love Toccata and fugue. That's the music being played. Yeah. Ah, yes. I just love this music. Oh, that's the emergency
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Dallas County Health and Human Services Department and the Centers for Disease Control. At about 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time, many hospitals in the Dallas-Fort Worth area are experiencing a high number of patients coming in infected with an unknown highly contagious virus. Symptoms of this virus include, but are not limited to the following: nausea, fever, coughing, headaches, fatigue, chills, and muscle aches. In addition, this virus is airborne. As a precaution, all residents in the Dallas-Fort Worth area are strongly advised to do these instructions. Practice proper hygiene, like washing your hands and covering your cough. Do not approach the infected, as you may also get sick. Try to take infected patients to their local doctor's office due to many hospitals having very high wait times.
This is really good.
If you believe you are infected, call 911 and try to take yourself to the hospital. Do not call 911 unless you have an actual emergency. Tune into local TV and radio stations for more information on this developing situation.
We have breaking news out of Dallas and Fort Worth. Apparently there is an unknown virus spreading
5
around
minutes
the region.
later, then it becomes
The
like
symptoms of the virus are nausea, fever, coughing, headaches, fatigue, chills, and muscle aches. Also, the virus is airborne. Live from the Baylor University Medical Center is my news correspondent Mary. Mary, are you there?
Yes, I am here at the Baylor University Medical Center, and there are like hundreds of people arriving here at the hospital getting treatment due to this unknown virus.
38
They are not
minutes
allowing
long.
anybody else in due to a full capacity of this hospital. Symptoms of this virus are fairly mild, including nausea, fever, coughing, headache, fatigue, chills, and muscle aches. This virus is also airborne. A contagious disease warning has been issued for the Dallas-Fort Worth area due to the spread of this virus. I wouldn't be surprised if this virus starts to spread to surrounding suburbs within the next hour. A quarantine may need to be issued soon to prevent the spread from this virus. I now have to go because I don't want to get sick. This is Mary,
So looks like there's a
Channel 8,
virus around
the
this
spirit of
vampire,
Texas.
and apparently there's some to do with zombies as well.
Thank you, Mary. In other news, thousands of people at AT&T Stadium in Arlington have been infected by the virus while at a Dallas Cowboys game. The stadium is currently being evacuated and a quarantine has been issued within 10 blocks of the stadium. This is WFAA Channel 8, the spirit of Texas.
Okay. I just realised, why did the music stop? I like that. What the? Okay. Oh,
The
what's going
following
on?
message is transmitted at the request of the Centers for Disease Control and the Dallas County Health and Human Services. The virus that is spreading around the Dallas-Fort Worth area has gained new symptoms. The new symptoms of this virus include coughing or vomiting blood, pale skin, extreme hunger or thirst, sensitivity to light, changing of the eye color, insomnia, increased strength or speed, aggressive behavior, and enhanced night vision.
Oh my
In addition,
god.
a quarantine has been put into effect for the Dallas-Fort Worth metro area. If you believe anyone is infected, either take them to a hospital if available, a doctor, or put them in an isolated place away from any healthy civilians. In addition, 1,000 people have died due to this virus due to heart failure. As a precaution, all residents in Dallas and Fort Worth are strongly advised to stay indoors with all windows closed and locked. Turn off all heating and air conditioning systems since this virus is airborne. If you believe you are infected, call 911 immediately and seek medical care. Tune into local TV and radio stations for more information on this dangerous situation.
Yes, I've heard that noise from Siren Head.
This is an update to the situation of the virus spreading around the Dallas-Fort Worth area. It has gotten worse and has gained new symptoms due to a mutation. New symptoms are quite strange, to say the least. They are pale skin, extreme hunger and thirst, coughing or vomiting blood, enhanced night vision, sensitivity to light, insomnia, increased strength and speed, changing of the eye color, and in some cases, aggressive behavior. 1,000 deaths have been reported due to heart failure. This makes me think of vampires when I see these symptoms, but no vampires have been confirmed yet. Back with my correspondent Mary at the Baylor University Medical Center. Mary, are you there?
Yes, I am still here at the Baylor University Medical Center. The situation with this unknown
What
virus
is
is
this?
getting
I'm
worse.
Legend?
Like you said, those symptoms are quite strange, and they reminded you of vampires. I agree, too. The hashtag vampires are real is now trending on Twitter, even though no vampires have been confirmed yet.
Yeah.
This virus is now deadly since 1,000.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be? Yeah. I think vampires are real is the least of their problems.
And people have been killed due to heart
I think
failure.
they should be more concerned
In
about
addition, I was also seeing
evacuating
a couple of
everybody.
patients
This is
fighting
the
their
end of the
doctors and
fucking
nurses
world.
while they were getting treatment. I mean, this is a scary situation, and a quarantine is now in effect for the Dallas-Fort Worth metro area. The doctors and nurses have large bite marks around their necks and chests.
Who called it vampires?
They
Did
also
you
have
call
blood
them
draining down
vampires?
in their bodies. I've got to go now since some of these people are turning violent.
Shit.
This is Mary, from WFAA Channel 8 News, the spirit of Texas.
Oh my god. This is getting scary. Folks, we might have vampires on our hands, since attacks were reported at the Baylor University Medical Center. In other news, other hospitals around the region are reporting violent attacks by infected patients. They are also biting their doctors and nurses in the chest and neck areas. This is WFAA Channel 8 News, the spirit of Texas.
Jesus. I mean, this is really good. These videos are really good. Whoever made these, keep up the good work. Yeah. Oh crap! I hear noises. I hear noises. Shall we get it, vampires? Oh, this is I Am Legend right now. I wonder where Will Smith is. Yeah, if you remember I'm Legend, it's basically this. Basically where humans find a cure for cancer, but it goes horribly wrong and people start turning into vampires. And he leaves Will Smith and a dog to
Civil danger for the Dallas-Fort Worth metropolitan area. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Dallas Police Department and the Fort Worth
if you haven't
Police
seen
Department.
I'm Legend,
Residents of the Dallas-Fort Worth metropolitan area lock all of your doors immediately. Reports of the bodies of the dead coming back to life as vampire-like creatures have been confirmed by police and the public all around the Dallas-Fort Worth metro area. These creatures were infected by the virus, then they died, and they reanimated into this vampire-like state.
I mean,
These
it's like I'm Legend
injuries, and
meets
fatalities all around
28
the area.
weeks later.
These creatures
or
have the
28
following
days
characteristics:
later.
pale skin, enhanced night vision, large fangs in their mouths, extreme craving for blood, sensitivity to light, heightened senses, resistance to conventional weaponry, the eyes changing in color to red, yellow, or black, increased speed and strength, and willing to attack anyone on sight. These creatures attack their victims by biting them in their necks and or chests, sucking their blood in the process. After a minute of being bitten, the person dies, then reanimates into a vampire. It has been confirmed that the vampires and the virus are connected. As a precaution, all residents of the Dallas-Fort Worth area are strongly advised to seek shelter immediately. Close and lock all windows and doors from the inside. Turn off all heating and air conditioning systems. Close all fireplace dampers and vents. Close all curtains and blinds. And seal all cracks on doors and windows with tape or damp towels. Take food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a flashlight, a first aid kit, and a battery-powered radio with extra batteries for your stay in the shelter. Make sure you have all of your lights turned on inside your home, so you can get the vampires away. Do not approach these creatures as they are extremely dangerous. If anyone in your shelter is infected with the virus, get away from them as quickly as possible. In addition, several vampires have escaped from hospitals all around Dallas and are now joining the other vampires in this attack. Tune into local TV and radio stations for more information on this dangerous situation.
Guys, this is literally something I thought I would never say on WFAA Channel 8 News. Vampires are attacking the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth. People are literally getting infected with this airborne virus, dying, then coming back to life as vampire-like creatures. They are coming back to life like zombies. They are literally biting anyone they come across, literally turning anyone into vampires. This is like a scene from a horror movie. We thought these creatures only exist in fiction and mythology, but no. They have come into real life. From my view of downtown Dallas, it is absolute chaos. People are screaming while some are getting attacked by vampires while running away from them. Live from downtown Dallas is my correspondent Hannah. Hannah, are you there?
I am currently in downtown Dallas where it is absolute chaos like you said. These vampires are attacking anyone they see, biting their necks and chests, and turning their victims into vampires. They have a bite force so powerful that it is compared to you getting bitten by a tiger. I can't believe this is happening. When is this going to end?
Oh god, I just got weird vision in my head about that.
I am praying for my friends and family to not turn into these
Me
vicious
neither.
monsters. I also don't want to turn into one of these creatures. Oh my god. I see a horde of vampires chasing me. There's like 50 of them, running at speeds as fast as a cheetah.
I obviously don't want to be turned into one of those creatures.
Oh my god. Looks like Hannah got attacked by a horde of vampires. May God
That
have
woman
mercy on her
seemed
soul.
totally calm.
She's probably going to turn into one of these creatures soon.
It's like, oh my god. It's like, okay. Yeah, it's like for woman's like the woman who got attacked. It's like, oh my god, there are vampires chasing me. Maybe I should run. Okay, I'm going to run now and get. Oh god,
Oh
I
no.
died.
I hear footsteps.
Yeah.
Looks like the
Yeah,
vampires
I don't know
broke
why
into the studio.
text to speech was
Holy
used
crap,
in
they are
this.
going to my newsroom.
But,
Oh my
but
god,
either way, it's a good idea.
Help me.
Crap! Okay. Yeah, this is scary.
Civil danger for the entire state of Texas. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Texas Emergency Management Agency. The vampire situation in the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth has worsened dramatically. The virus and vampire attacks have been reported in several major cities in the state of Texas. These cities include Houston, San Antonio, Austin, Lubbock, El Paso, Amarillo, Corpus Christi, College Station, and Waco. These creatures are causing massive damage, injuries, fatalities, infections, and more transformations into vampires in these areas. Do not approach these creatures as they are considered extremely dangerous. They will attack anyone on sight, since they have no mercy to any living person. They attack in packs like wolves of about 50 to 100 members, and they run at speeds as fast as cheetahs, and have a bite force as powerful as a tiger. They can also break into people's home with just one punch of an arm, since they have extreme muscle mass. If you are approached by these creatures, you will likely get infected with the virus and turn into these creatures. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. This phenomenon is expected to spread across the entire state of Texas within the next hour. A statewide quarantine and martial law has been put into effect until further notice. If you or someone else you know is infected, commit suicide or kill them immediately. Not committing suicide will result in you becoming a vampire. Do not leave the state for any reason. If you leave the state, you will be shot on sight by the military. All residents of these cities are strongly advised to seek shelter immediately. Close and lock all windows and doors. Turn off all heating and air conditioning systems. Close all fireplace dampers and vents. Close all curtains and blinds. And cover cracks on doors and windows with tape or damp towels. Take important supplies to your shelter, such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, and a battery-powered radio to last you and your family for at least a week. If one of these creatures enter your home, defend yourself by any means necessary. This includes armed protection. Turn on all of your lights in your home, so you can stun the vampires, as they are extremely sensitive to all forms of light. Tune into local TV and radio stations for more information on this deadly situation.
Damn. I think it's obvious it's gonna get worse. Obviously.
Civil danger warning. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. The virus and vampire attacks have now spread into more states outside of Texas. These states include Oklahoma, New Mexico, Louisiana, Colorado, Kansas, South Dakota, North Dakota, Nebraska, Arkansas, Missouri, Iowa, Minnesota, and Alabama. Mass infections and transformations into vampires have been reported in all of these areas. The military is struggling mightily to kill these creatures as they are resistant to conventional weaponry. The only way you can kill them is to shine a bright light, such as a light bulb or flashlight. This phenomenon is expected to spread across the entire United States within the next 4 hours. The Centers for Disease Control is currently finding a cure for the virus, now named DRA-186, and it is expected to be delivered within the next 2 weeks. All residents receiving this broadcast are advised to seek shelter immediately. Do not approach these creatures as they are considered extremely dangerous. Close and lock all windows and doors. Turn off all heating and air conditioning systems. Close all fireplace dampers and vents. Close all curtains and blinds. And cover all cracks on doors and windows with tape or damp towels. Take food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a flashlight, a first aid kit, and a battery-powered radio with extra batteries to last you and your family for 2 weeks. A quarantine and martial law has been issued for these states until further notice. No one is to leave these states unless they have permission from local authorities. People who leave the warned states without authorized permission will be shot on sight. If you believe you are infected, commit suicide immediately, as if you don't, you will turn into a vampire. Tune into local TV and radio stations for more information on this deadly situation.
This is 6 ABC News from Trenton, New Jersey, providing news, weather, sports, and other important information around the Philadelphia, Trenton, and New York City areas. I am your host, Anthony Thomas. Today's major headline is of a vampire attack due to a virus known as DRA-186 that is going on in the Midwestern United States. These creatures are attacking anyone on site and turning anyone into a vampire. This is quite some scary stuff here. Looks like I am getting something from the encoder. Oh my god. It's a national emergency. Guys, we have to cut this news segment short because we have an emergency action notification for the entire United States. Please stand by for this message because this is very important for your survival.
This is an emergency action notification requested by the White House. All EAS participants will follow activation procedures in the EAS operating handbook for a national level emergency. The President of the United States, or one of his representatives, will shortly deliver a message over the emergency alert system. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. We interrupt our regular programming. This is a national emergency. Important details will follow. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air, providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is 6 ABC TV. We will continue to serve the Trenton area. If you are not in this local area, tune now to a station providing news and information to your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Trenton area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air, providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is 6 ABC TV. We will continue to serve the Trenton area. If you are not in this local area, tune now to a station providing news and information to your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Trenton area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated.
These are pre-recorded, which means
we interrupt our regular programming at the request of the White House. This is the emergency alert system. All normal programming operations will be discontinued during this emergency. This is 6 ABC TV. If you are not in the Trenton area, tune now to stations providing news and information to your local area. Do not house. This is the emergency alert system. All normal programming operations will be discontinued during this emergency. This is 6 ABC TV. We will continue furnishing news, official information and instructions to the Trenton area. If you are not in the Trenton area, tune now to stations providing news and information to your local area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. The virus, DR-186, has spread into all 50 states of the United States. Vampire attacks have been reported all across the country as well. These creatures are attacking the human race. Do not approach these creatures, as they are considered extremely dangerous. The military is struggling to defeat these creatures as they are resistant to almost all forms of weaponry. Due to this phenomenon is expected to spread across the entire world within the next 3 hours. The CDC is struggling with the cure, and it is unknown if the virus will be curable. All residents of the United States are strongly advised to seek shelter immediately. Close and lock all windows and doors. Turn off all heating and air conditioning systems. Close all fireplace dampers. Close all curtains and blinds. And seal all cracks on doors and windows with tape or damp towels. Take food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a first aid kit, a flashlight, and a battery-powered radio with extra batteries to last you and your family for at least a month. A national state of martial law and quarantine are in effect for the entire United States. No one is to leave the country unless asked by local authorities. Those who leave will be shot on sight. If you believe you are infected, commit suicide immediately. If you don't, you will turn into a vampire. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. Tune into local TV and radio stations for more information on this dangerous situation. Please stand by for a message from a representative of the President of the United States.
My fellow Americans,
That was scary.
this has got to be one of the darkest and most horrifying days in American history. A virus, DRA-186, is spreading around our great nation, and is turning innocent people into bloodthirsty, vicious vampires. These creatures are causing mass infections and transformations into vampires all around the country. During these dark times, you must stay positive and have hope. Be ready to defend yourself if vampires enter your home. A national quarantine and martial law are in effect for the entire country.
Forget calling
No one
it
is to
Night
leave
of the
without permission from
Vampires.
the military.
This should be called
Those who leave will be
28
shot on sight.
Vampires
If you think
Later.
you are infected, commit suicide immediately. If you don't, you will turn into one of these creatures. This concludes my message, and as always, God bless the United States of America.
Yes, we know.
That was a message from a representative of the President. We now return to the emergency alert system. This concludes activations of the emergency alert system. Normal programming may now resume.
This concludes activations of the emergency alert system.
This is an emergency action notification requested by the White House. All EAS participants will follow activation procedures in the EAS Operating Handbook for a national level emergency. The President of the United States, or one of his representatives, will shortly deliver a message over the emergency alert system. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. We interrupt our regular programming. This is a global emergency. Important details will follow. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air, providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is 6 ABC TV. We will continue to...
Can I say something? Thank God.
Serve the Trenton area. If you are not in this local area, tune now to a station providing news and information to your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Trenton area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air, providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is 6 ABC TV. We will continue to serve the Trenton area. If you are not in this local area, tune now to a station providing news and information to your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Trenton area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. We interrupt our regular programming at the request of the White House. This is the emergency alert system. All normal programming operations will be discontinued during this emergency. This is 6 ABC TV. We will continue furnishing news, official information and instructions to the Trenton area. If you are not in the Trenton area, tune now to stations providing news and information to your local area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated.
Damn.
We interrupt our regular programming at the request of the White House. This is the emergency alert system. All normal programming operations will be discontinued during this emergency. This is 6 ABC TV. We will continue furnishing news, official information and instructions to the Trenton area. If you are not in the Trenton area, tune now to stations providing news and information to your local area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. Please listen to this alert, as this pertains to a global crisis that is ongoing. The virus, DR186, has spread across every country in the world. Every single country has reported vampire attacks. The CDC has discovered that this virus is uncurable, and every human left on the earth will be a vampire within the next 5 hours. Government collapses are occurring since vampires are overrunning militaries and civilization. No weaponry is effective to kill these vampires. The president, along with several world leaders, have been infected and have turned into vampires. All residents of the United States are advised to gather friends, family, pets, and anything that makes you comfortable, and wait out the final hours of humanity on Earth. Pray to your higher being or beings and repent. Revelation 21, for he will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or mourning, or crying and pain.
This is what I mean. This is...
Order of things has passed away. We now conclude the final activation of the emergency alert system with the final playing our national anthem.
This is 28 weeks later. Okay, that's right. Looks like that emergency alert system's done and literally everyone's dead. The world has ended due to vampires. Damn. There are no humans left on Earth. Well, what? No survivors? Oh. Told you. Told you. 28 weeks later, except, but with no survivors. No women, no children. Not even Robert Carlyle. All dead. Literally all of them died. Okay, so, let me just scroll down, thank you very much. Okay, so, we have two videos here. We have, the Klingon battle, and this video right here, the Fire of the Daleks. Which one should I watch first? Watch this one first, then watch this one second. What? No, I don't wanna, no, I don't wanna press that. Why would I want to press that? Idiot. You made me press the button because of the bloody advertisement. God damn it. Could you please cooperate with me for like 2 seconds, right? Right then. Klingon battle. Let's observe. Interesting. Wait a minute, 1 second. yeah, I just want to say, yeah, that video about the vampires, that was really good. Much like the bunny one, that was extremely excellent. But yeah, I'll make sure Storm and Derek react to those videos, outdoor gaming. That video, outdoor gaming, and as I said, he'll show you the link once he's uploaded his video. Oh yeah, by the way, his video is, well, it's not on this channel, it's on another channel, the channel called Dalekcast. So yeah, he'll send you the link once he's uploaded it. Okay. Oh, crap. Oh. Okay, this is 4 minutes long. It's something about Klingons. Right. Okay. Wait, where did the music? Damn. Oh, it ended abruptly. What What, one thing I could say about this video is good, but what could have been excellent is it should have had some kind of like scroll down credits, you know what I mean, credit scene, you know, where they show all the people who made it. Yeah, good video, much like the last one, good video. Now, we are going to be reacting to now Fire of the Daleks. And here we go. Oh, the video description. The year is 2287. G-class police vessel is making its way through the Earth quadrant when it comes across Daleks. Their purpose is to obviously exterminate, as the Daleks scour every corner of the vessel in search of their victim. The crew release that surviving is nearly impossible. Yeah, it's obviously impossible, but yeah. Don't you know us? Don't you know us, Daleks? It is obvious that they're not going to survive with lasers, pulse rifles, an enemy that they know that. Yep, indeed. Let's see how these inferior life forms survive Dalek firepower. It's obviously they're not going to win. Obvious, so obvious. Haven't those humans, haven't those inferior life forms learnt anything about the Daleks? Any creature who stands up to them are obviously destroyed. They've learned literally nothing. These life forms have learned literally nothing. Ho ho. Okay. Oh, looks like he got abducted. I know what's gonna happen. That's going. And where's us? Well, is there no talking in this? Oh, a spaceship. Okay, I'm gonna do the voices. Supreme, check out this ship right there. Good.
Increase shielding.
Prepare for attack.
Alert further police class.
Oh, good, they do talk.
They too will be destroyed. Prepare to board.
Right. That's my surround sound. The sound I use for my video, the beep 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 video music thing. Yeah, the surround sound I use quite a lot for my videos. See, beep 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 beep. Yeah. You remember that's the Dalek control music, and oh boy. They took a ton of work into this. Yeah.
On the officers, and block
So
off sector
stupid,
3.
these humans are pathetic. The inferior life forms are pathetic.
Life forms detected in the lower levels.
Haven't they learned nothing about Daleks? They can't just stand up and shoot at Daleks. They always shoot first and then realise that they have force fields. It's obviously they cannot possibly win. Good thing I can... motion on the Daleks is quite good.
Exterminate!
Ha! Ha! So stupid. Silly human. Exterminate. What, did they release a prisoner or did they kill the prisoner? It's obviously they killed the prisoner, obviously. It's obvious that they did that. And my goodness, this animation's brilliant. It is literally the best thing in the entire world.
Prisoners further through the level.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Let's see how the Daleks deal with these humans.
Exterminate!
Oh. Parting of ways. You're gonna do parting of ways, aren't you? Exterminate them.
Set the pods in the cargo bay to detonate upon impact.
Also, is that Black Dalek? That's Dalek Sec. It's not the Supreme, that's Dalek Sec. What am I talking about?
Seek, locate, exterminate.
There's another Dalek. Exterminate. Yeah. What? Hang on. No. Oh, yeah, told you. Our casings are nearly invincible. Well, mine's a bit more invincible than the other Daleks, but oh my god, Dalek Sec, and a bunch of others, and 10 others. Okay. Oh! I can't just.
Are they ready?
I'm just.
Fire.
All I can do is just laugh at the stupidity of these humans.
Emergency! Incoming vessels!
Well. Oh.
The mothership has been destroyed.
This cannot happen. We will pilot the rest of the vessel.
Initializing prisoner outbreak protocol 1.
Don't worry, we're only flying half the ship. As Obi-Wan said. Oh, whoa!
Destruction imminent.
I did not know this. Oh, God. Failures! These Daleks are failures! Why do Daleks always goddamn... You know, one second, they failed? Okay, I'm going to take this calmly and rationally. I'm just gonna walk away. Just gonna walk away. Okay.
Oh my god, are you serious? How did this happen? How did we fail all of a sudden? Oh my god, not again!
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to use sexy Mike, but this is the billionth time we have done this over and over and over and over and over again. God damn it, Why does this always happen? Anyway, people of Earth, I hope you enjoyed this video today. I can't believe we failed in that video. The Daleks failed in that video. If you did, please like and subscribe to become part of the Dalek Empire, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.
Thanks for the enjoyable video today. Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official Dalek Supreme YouTube channel, or you will be exterminated.